Good morning, YouTube friends, and welcome to the Adventures of Tom and Sherry. Today, we're going to take a look at our garden. It is July in Texas, so it's not the best, but we definitely like to show everyone what we've been growing and what we're planning to grow. It's almost time for our fall garden, so we just wanted to share what we've been doing this spring and summer, and we hope you enjoy. Thanks. Say hello, Thomas.
Always wait until it's hot.
For what? To mow.
To mow or weed eater.
What are you gonna listen to while you're weeding or while you're mowing?
On the same podcast. Always.
I've lost 35 pounds. I'm running a buy one, get one special on our most popular supplement, Test Boost Max.
On the same podcast.
It's his
The
favorite.
I am unashamed. What about you?
He does listen to it all the time.
Welcome back to Unashamed. We know this.
So your mind was good thing.
This podcast.
Can you hear it in your earphones? Oh, it finally went off. So this is our loofahs. This is one of my most favorite things to grow. They're finally starting. Tom built me this trellis. I've grown them before, and we grew it in a hoop type trellis like we have over there. This year he made me put them here, but next year I'm going back to the hoop. Anyway, so I wanted to show you some of my loofahs that are coming in. You can see them in there. See that? Aren't they awesome? Like, they're really large. So they still have some growing to go or to do. And there's another one in there. They're just like everywhere. One of the things I like about the loofahs is, if you'll notice, we have lots of flowers on these plants, and it brings in the bees for the pollination. So the loofahs actually help to pollinate all of, or bring the bees in for pollination, and it helps with all the rest of my plants. So this is my okra, and I kind of overgrew it. I planted them by seed in cups, and then transplanted them, and then I never did pull the weaker ones. So if you'll notice, let's go in here. Got like two at a time that are just way too close. However, they are producing. I've already picked some okra off of it. Again, it's July, and that's generally in this part of Texas about the time that we start getting our okra, or I do anyway. This right here is some cucumbers. The funniest part about the cucumbers is we didn't plant these. These are from like last year. I have them growing like everywhere. Look. There, oh, I hope you can see it. Oh. There is a cucumber growing right there. And then, hey tiger, we have another one here. These are like different varieties even. Move, tiger. There's another cucumber. Probably pick it. Oh. And another one. I'll probably be picking those today. Our tomato plants are starting to look a little peaked, but they're still growing. These are cherry tomatoes. These are my Cherokee Carbons. These are my favorite. They have a very good, strong tomato flavor, but the skins are a little bit tough, so Tom's not like a huge super fan of them, but I love them, and well, you know, I'm the one that counts, right? Anyway, then these over here, these are our park swappers. They get they get an okay size, but the flavor is really good. It's a really good slicing tomato. And again, more of our cherry tomatoes. My grandchildren love the cherry tomatoes. They just kind of come out and pick them and eat them off of the vine, which is totally fine, but they're also really good in salads. So the squash, here's the squash. It's done. We wound up with squash bugs this year. We got quite a bit of squash, don't get me wrong. This particular garden bed is actually a hay bed. All the soil in here is strictly hay with a thin layer, and I say thin, like half an inch of soil across the top. So we grew everything in hay, and as you can tell, it's starting to disintegrate, which is fine because we'll use it again next year. We've grown a lot of things in it. There's some of them squash bugs. I've got some peppers over here, some bell peppers, yeah, and these are some more peppers over here. Again, it's July in Texas, so it's hot. Everything's starting to burn up. But over here we have watermelons and pumpkins. So again, squash bugs wiped out the pumpkins, but not before we got some pumpkins. So we're super excited because this is our first year to ever grow pumpkin. And there's one. There's our big one. There's another one right there. You can see that one. I'll take you around. Oh, there's another one out there. Again, the bugs got them. So, but we're like super excited about our big boy here. Get up there, show them how big it is. Look at there. So anyway, so the rest is watermelon, and I'll say rest is watermelon. There's supposed to be cantaloupe in there. I like cantaloupe. Tom's not a big cantaloupe person. So he's probably trying to choke it out with his... I like cantaloupe. He's probably trying to choke it out with his watermelons. So, speak of the devil, there he is walking around. You can see our watermelons here. We're getting close. There's some sugar babies and black diamonds. So we probably should already have them ready, but we did plant these a little bit late. I'm looking forward to having some watermelon. We didn't have any by the 4th of July. But yeah, they're pretty good size, you can tell. I don't have real big hands. Anyway, as far as the garden goes, that's about it. But again, we are about to start our fall garden. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. It's my trellis that Tom built for me. I absolutely love it. Generally I have cucumbers growing around it, but this year it didn't work out so well. So next year my loofahs go back over it. So I hope you have enjoyed looking at our garden, and give us a like and subscribe, as they say. I'd love to be able to share more with you, and looking forward to next time.